Hey guys, Sheri and Richerson from Experimental Homesteader, Exotic Gardening, SheriandRicherson.com, and biannualblogwithoutbadge.com. Welcome to our daily vlog. So hey guys, I do need to tell you that some of the items you will see in today's video I did receive for free in exchange for my honest review. All opinions are my own. I wanted to show you some of the things that were going on here on the homestead today. We have been canning green beans. Now, these green beans are actually hot still. They are just out of the canner and they're cooling down. And then tomorrow we will check them and make sure that they are sealed. Back here I have two different containers of sauerkraut fermenting. I set it over here because of the warmth of the green beans and thought maybe I could get a bit of a head start on the fermentation process because I've just started this. Right here I have some jars of green beans that still need to have the water added and put in the canner. And please excuse the mess in my kitchen. Up here I have two pressure canners going. Each pressure canner is filled with some green beans. You can see some of the steam coming off. I'm actually waiting on these to get enough steam that I can start the 10-minute timer, and then I will add the weights once they've had a good steam for 10 minutes, and then we will start the 25-minute countdown on the green beans, and I'll be adding 14 more quart, and then when these are done, I'll be doing those last 3. I had an extra half a quart left, and I know I'm going to go pick some more green beans, but I thought that I would get as much canned tonight as I could because I'm not sure what day I'm going to be picking more beans. There is a possibility of rain both Saturday and Sunday. And we thought maybe we would butcher the chickens this weekend. I don't know that that's going to happen, but it's very much a possibility. So, and we have to get hay Saturday. So I don't know if there's going to be time for picking more beans and doing more canning. So like I said, I wanted to get out of the way what I could, and that way I'm not stressing about what needs to be done, what doesn't need to be done, etc., etc., etc. In other news, I did go to Garden Club today and to the meeting, and afterwards a friend took me out to lunch, and then another friend came over and we was working on canning. She has never pressure canned before, so I was trying to help her, but pressure canning is a long process because you do have to prepare everything, of course, and then you have to bring the canners up to pressure, and then you have, you have to get them steaming really good, and then you have to wait 10 minutes, and then you have to put the weights on, and you have to wait until those are going really good, and then you start your 25-minute countdown. And then when it's done, you have to let the pressure release naturally, which takes a little bit of time. And then there's a 2 minutes after the pressure has released before you can open the lid, and then you have to let the jars set for another 10 minutes before you can actually remove them. So it's a several-hour process. I mean, she was here all afternoon and into early evening. So, and she ended up taking her green beans home and decided that she was going to can them at home, which is okay, because it definitely, I mean, I'm thinking it's going to be easily 9 o'clock, if not a little bit later, before these pressure canners are completely done with the process that we're just getting started with. Something else that has come to my attention, and I don't know if any of you are having the problem, But a lot of people have said to me that their tomatoes are just not ripening this year. They're not alone. They're not alone in that. My tomatoes outside, we're going to go outside. My tomatoes outside are not ripening. And the ones in the tunnel house are ripening, but can you see these? Every tomato that is outside is just sitting here kind of green. Now, I do need to tell you that I did receive the seeds that I grew these plants with for free, because I have to do that disclaimer, you know. And I wasn't originally going to show you these, but I felt like maybe I needed to, because this is really strange that these tomatoes this year are not ripening. And it's not just me, it's so many people that are having a problem. Now, while we're out here, I had harvested the lettuce. I do have a little chard still going, some basil. And I did try harvesting one of the carrots because the foliage looks really nice. But the carrots were super tiny. So they definitely were not ready to be harvested yet, even though it's been long enough that possibly they should have been. But they were not. So the one that I harvested was eatable, but it was just really tiny. You can probably hear Jeff's chainsaw up there. He is actually trying to clear out the tree up there so that we can get the truck out tomorrow morning to go get some hay. So, looking back at this on camera, isn't that beautiful the way the sun is hitting that? That's that container vegetable garden that I've talked about several times. And like I said, there's a number. I mean, look at those tomatoes, look beautiful. They're not ripening. If any of you are having that problem, I'd love to hear about it in the comments and hear if you found a solution for it or not, because it's really quite frustrating, guys. You know, you get your plants started and the tomatoes are looking really good, but they just stay green. And like I said, I think it is weather related, but I don't know that for a fact. So anyway, guys, please subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below. Thanks for watching and have a great night.